Sometimes bad cops think they can get away with anything, but as these clips show, stupidity and arrogance often lead to getting caught red-handed. First up, check out this officer who thought he could bend the rules only to have his actions backfire spectacularly.
What's up, my man? Come here. Come here. Oh, shit. Yeah, no, put the bike down. Put the bike down.
Why? It's my bike.
Because I told you to put the bike down.
Why are you stopping me right now?
Because you're riding your bike. Light on.
I'm riding it. I gotta
put the bike down.
Right here.
Dude, put the bike
right
down.
Here. I did now.
Put the bike down, James. Turn around. Put your hands behind your back.
No.
Turn around. Put your hands behind your back. I'm a dude.
What have I
Get
done
on the
wrong?
ground, James.
What have I done wrong?
562 King. Get on the ground.
I've not done nothing wrong.
Get on the ground, James.
I've done nothing wrong. Am I being detained?
Get on the ground, James.
Detained.
The man constantly inquired about why he was being detained, but the police officer arrogantly replied that he wouldn't listen.
Am I
At
being
a
detained?
subject stop.
Am I being
425
detained?
Willow, white male.
Help!
Get on the ground, James. You are being detained, you fucking idiot. Get on the ground.
I'm on the ground.
I'm gonna fucking tase you, dude. Get on the
Hey, I
ground.
got a light.
Put the flashlight down.
Am I being detained?
Yes.
For what?
Put your hands behind your back.
For what?
Put your hands behind your
What am I
back.
being detained for?
For fucking not listening.
Why am I
Drop
being
that
detained?
flashlight.
That's not an
Drop
articulable-
that flashlight.
That's not an articulable reason for suspicion that I committed a crime.
Yeah, it is. You
It
took
is
off.
not.
Yes, it
It
is.
is not.
Yeah, it is,
No, it
James.
is not.
You
Call
still
your
out.
supervisor.
You still
Call your supervisor.
relax.
No, I'm not relaxing. Call your supervisor. This fucking harassment's gonna stop.
Shut up.
Call your supervisor. I want you to call your supervisor.
When the individual exercised his First Amendment rights and asked the police to summon a supervisor, the officer responded irresponsibly.
I am the supervisor, dipshit. Shut
First
up.
Amendment audit.
Yeah, try the Fifth
First
Amendment. Shut
First
up.
Amendment audit. You have no reason to stop me right now.
Yeah.
None.
You're riding your bike with no
Zero.
fucking
I had
lights
a light
on.
Right there in my hand.
It's got to be on the
It was
fucking
on
bike,
the bike.
dipshit.
It was on the bike. I just took it off.
No, I just watched you right away
You didn't
when I
ride-
rolled up.
You didn't tell me to stop. There was no stop. I did nothing wrong.
Yeah, I told you to stop right
I did
here.
nothing wrong. You have no crime I committed.
562 King.
None.
One detained. 29 on last
Call your
aggression, first and
supervisor.
James.
Call your supervisor. I want to see your supervisor right now.
Shut up!
I
Yeah.
want your supervisor.
What'd you ditch over here?
Supervisor. I'd like your supervisor, sir.
Okay. Well, I think he's down at the jail.
As the individual had done nothing improper that would warrant an arrest, it was clear that the police officer was not in the best of moods.
I'd like your supervisor, sir. I need to speak to your supervisor now. This ain't happening.
Yeah.
I want
You still on court conditions, James?
I want you. No, I'm not. I
No?
don't have any court conditions. None.
Huh?
None. Zero. I've not committed a crime. You have no reason to stop me.
Yeah, I did. When I told you to stop.
I'd like to stop your.
Yeah.
I stopped when you told me
Yeah,
to
if you
stop.
fucking arguing with me.
I'm gonna argue
And
with
I had to
you.
pull my taser
You
out.
have no reason to stop me.
Yes, I do.
None. What?
Yeah.
I've not committed a crime. No misdemeanor, no felony.
Yeah, James. It's called riding a bike without a
I
headlamp.
got a headlight right there.
It's not on the bike,
I was
James.
visiting a friend. Hey, I'm not on a bike. I'm in a parking lot, private property. What are you doing here?
You got any dope on you, James?
No, I don't. Now what? I want your supervisor.
When the individual told the officer he was violating his First, Fifth, and Ninth Amendment rights, the cop surprisingly said nothing.
Stand up.
I want your
Stand
supervisor.
up.
I'm going to stand up. Where's your supervisor?
Face away. Put your feet apart. You got any weapons on you?
Nope. Well, I don't know. Maybe something. I don't know. I doubt it, though. No
Maybe
needles.
something what?
No, I don't know. I don't know. I got a lot of shit in my pockets. I've been working on cars all day.
You got a
Check it
knife
out.
on you?
Yeah. I know this. I'm being detained for no reason. I want to talk to your supervisor. I want to see your supervisor.
What supervisor, James? You
I
think
want
we're at your fucking beck and
supervisor.
call, you
I want your
dipshit?
Yes.
No.
First Amendment
No.
audit right now.
Go.
Yeah. First Amendment audit. You have no reason to stop me right now. You're in
Yeah.
violation of my First Amendment rights, and my Fifth, and my Fourth, and my Ninth.
Put your feet apart, James.
Yeah, sure.
Face the car.
Face the car. I want to see your supervisor.
I just fucking told you,
No.
dumbass.
Private property. I'm right here in my house. I live right there.
The policeman's ego took over and threatened to arrest the man when he refused to provide his credentials. He argued that he hadn't done anything illegal as he was on public property.
Yeah, you do. Yeah. You are the subject of investigation, yeah.
For what?
For resisting right now.
What's my crime?
For resisting.
What's my crime?
Yes, resisting.
I'm not resisting.
Yeah.
Crime.
Yeah.
Stop me for.
I told you already.
Resisting.
I already told.
Stop me. I don't have to answer the questions.
Yeah, you do. Okay. You're going to jail. Yep, you're going to fucking jail,
For
dude.
what?
What's that for arguing? I'm asking you some basic
basic
information.
My name's James Gresham. You know my name.
I asked you what your date of birth was.
I don't have to answer your questions.
Yes, you do.
Well, I guess I do, huh?
Yes.
Because I'm being detained,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
5/20/69. And this is an illegal stop.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Or your supervisor. I want to see your supervisor. Sir.
James, you know how many times
you have no right to. I'm on
you know how
public
many
property.
times you've been in
This
the
is
fucking
public property. I'm not convicted of nothing.
The police officer persisted in finding grounds for arresting the guy, who was identified as James.
But when you're rolling up here and then coming back,
You told me to come back, so I came back.
yeah. And then I'm fucking telling you to drop the bike. You're not dropping the bike,
my
and then you
bike.
fucking push it. You're trying to tense up on me.
In my hand. I didn't do nothing on you.
Yes, you did.
I asked you why you were stopping me.
Yes,
I
you
saw
did.
you pull up here, that's why I turned around and come back.
All right.
I knew you were gonna come. How about that?
Yeah. Because when I roll up for this fucking
It had
bonfire,
nothing to do with me.
you were there.
I was just talking to them, asking
Yeah.
them what's up with the bonfire.
Oh.
And they were
okay.
barbecuing.
Imagine that.
Did you stop and ask
What's-
about the fire?
I didn't. You took off. Look, where's this guy going?
I didn't have to stop for you. Just because you pull up don't mean I stop my life.
It does
no
when there's
reason
a
to
crime
stop
being
me.
committed.
No, I didn't commit a crime. I committed no crime. What was my articulate reason for
I already told you.
to come here to stop me?
I already told you.
There is no crime. I'd like to talk to your supervisor, sir.
You don't have
Right now.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Yeah, you can
want that.
want one hand shit in the other.
My First Amendment.
James took advantage of the opportunity to confront the police officer and educate him about the law, leaving the officer dumbfounded.
Sure it
I wasn't
does.
asked to stop.
What's that?
I wasn't asked to stop.
Because you fucking took off.
I wasn't asked to stop.
Yeah,
I did
that's why I
nothing
came
wrong.
over here and told you to
There's
stop.
no reason to stop me.
That's why I came over here and
There's
told you to
no
stop.
reason to stop me. What's your reason for stopping me?
Code 4.
What's your reason for coming over here? I'm on private property, man.
Yeah, well.
Why did you
Unfortunately.
come here?
What's that?
What is your articulable, reasonable suspicion for
Just told
stopping
you,
me on
James.
private property, man?
Because
What? What's because?
flight from the cops.
A flight from who? Wasn't stopped.
I know, because you didn't give me a chance.
What were
So I
you going
went
to stop me for?
see what's going on with this
That
fire.
has nothing to do with me.
Okay. How do I know that
Investigate
if you're leaving?
it. It's not my fire. It's not my house. I don't live there.
How do I know that when you
Well,
take
the
off?
people live there barbecuing, right? You would have found out.
Okay.
James insisted several times that the charges against him were unfair and that he had done nothing wrong.
I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm on private property. You're
not
legally
harassing you.
detaining me right now. I'd like to see a supervisor, sir.
That doesn't change how we go about this.
I've
Yeah.
had to study for my law for this bullshit that I've been going through, okay?
Okay,
So
yeah.
I'm a little bit more versed than you.
And how's that working out for you?
Well, you know,
like,
it's been 3 years of my due process being violated. I've been convicted of nothing since I came here.
it's 'cause it's still going on.
Drawn
You
out.
believe that?
You
Yeah.
get pissed off.
Mhm.
You get pissed off, so you keep getting drawn out.
I
Yeah.
get pissed. What's that got to do with it?
You can't get
I'm
an
being
attorney-
charged for
you
nothing.
can't get an attorney
You know what my charges are,
to
sir?
work with you.
For 3 years, you know what my charges are? I had my sister together calls.
So I think she does live there.
Yeah.
Because that's when Ronnie, when I came here, Gabrielson, he OD'd, she was the one living here. There's only a deadbolt, and I don't know if that's locked or not. I didn't like push on the door or anything, because there's the normal doorknob's missing.
The policeman started examining James and his possessions without legal justification or explanation.
Resisting.
Okay, I'm not.
Don't. What are you doing, dude?
I thought you-
Face the car.
okay,
I'm
fine.
putting your feet apart.
Go ahead. You miss me. I'll just went to jail. Go ahead, take me to jail. Watch out. Don't leave my stuff. Go ahead. Da-da-da-da-da.
Space Morgan.
I'm gonna shoot your ass over there. Yeah, fine with you. I didn't do nothing wrong.
You don't listen.
I do listen. I came right to you when you pulled up. You're the one who was running at me, not me at you, bud.
Yeah, because you're trying to get away,
I'm
dude.
trying to get away. What are you talking? You're so shit. It's on your body cam.
It is.
Let me do erase it.
Erase it.
All right. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh no.
What do you got there? Rocks?
Yeah.
Wow.
You drop that down there with this.
After searching his belongings, the police officers put James in the back of their car and took him to the police station.
There you go.
Is this your jewelry?
Sure is. Mm-hmm. You guys remember it?
What?
Those whole boxes on the seat of my car, remember?
No, I don't.
Oh.
Come on back here. We'll get it.
Okay. Here we go.
What's on your shoe, James?
What's that? What's that, brother? What's that?
Look. Duct tape.
Yeah.
All right, have a seat.
Mistake. Made a mistake, bud.
Something else fell out over here.
I grabbed that black object, whatever it was.
The trial in this case was set for the first week of May. James is presently free after hiring an attorney. Since the unlawful arrest, the negligence of the Lyon County Sheriff's Department has negatively affected him. If you think this cop seemed unreasonable, wait till you see the next one.
Here's an example of what I'm doing. Have you all heard about the Smithfield trial?
Okay.
Okay, they don't want to talk. Okay, that's it. I move on. If people don't want to talk, we move on.
Everybody, you don't
Have y'all heard about the Smithfield trial? The upcoming Smithfield trial?
On July 23, 2023, a group of individuals met in Beaver, Utah, intending to conduct community outreach and gather signatures for a petition concerning an impending criminal trial involving two well-known DXE activists. The meeting aimed to discuss Smithfield Foods and its effects on the town with the people. But you won't believe what this police officer did.
You need to stop.
Okay.
Go ahead.
You need to stop. You realize you're not wanted in this community and you've been asked to leave?
I don't care.
I know you don't care. That's the problem with your group. You just don't care about people or anybody. Do you understand? You've been asked to leave.
All of this for handing out some flyers. This is how much
all of
commotion.
all of this because your group has been a direct influence on shutting down Smithfield Foods. You don't realize that's the major employer in our county.
You don't think I know that?
There's a lot of people that have lost their jobs, and you come into this community and pour salt into the wounds of the people that have lost their jobs.
It's not the intent.
You need to well, I don't care what the intent is. What you're doing is causing a disturbance in the community.
Sergeant Warren Woosley of the Beaver County Sheriff's Office confronted the activists, linking the DXE to Smithfield's announcement of production cuts in Utah and an unspecified number of worker layoffs.
I'm going to stand right here and I'm going to tell people not to talk to you.
Then fine, do that.
Okay.
This is great content for us. Absolutely ridiculous. This is
Oh, is it
this is
ridiculous?
very anti-free speech.
It's
I
not.
never
It's
gave
not.
you permission to put me on your film, on your camera.
Okay, are you a public servant?
Yes, I am.
Okay, well then you can be filmed.
No, I cannot. Not a volunteer, public servant.
Okay, you got a badge on.
I'm a volunteer. Now get your camera on.
You need to stop.
Now,
Stop what, sir?
Right
Okay,
there.
it's causing a problem in our community.
I'm not trying to cause any problems.
Well, you are.
Listen, sir. When someone's asking you like this, a public servant, he's a volunteer type thing. He's
Okay.
asking you nicely to please don't film him.
Okay.
And we're asking you to stop filming him.
Okay, I won't film him.
We're giving you a lawful
Sure.
order to not do that.
Okay.
If you violate that lawful order, then,
Sure.
then you're causing a disorderly conduct
Okay,
issue. which
we're not
is a crime
filming.
in
We're
the
not
United
filming him
States.
anymore.
Okay.
Okay, we're filming you too.
The police officer arrogantly declared that he would not allow anyone to speak to the activist.
You need to. You don't have a permit to approach people about your product.
Okay, I don't need a permit to talk to people on a public sidewalk.
You need.
I don't need a permit to talk to people on a public sidewalk.
you're causing a problem in the community.
I'm not. I'm asking people if they want to have a conversation. If they say
to,
no, I let them go.
People
That's
have come to us.
Sure.
They do not want you here.
Okay. That's fine.
Then I'm keeping the peace, and I'm asking you to leave.
All we're asking people.
No, I'm asking you to leave.
Okay. Here's an example of what I'm doing. Have you all heard about the Smithfield trial?
Okay.
Okay, they don't want to talk. Okay, that's it. I move on. If people don't want to talk, we move on.
Everybody, you don't.
Have y'all heard about the Smithfield trial? The upcoming Smithfield trial?
These are the people that are trying to shut down Smithfield. Okay?
It's not true.
These are the people that are trying to shut down Smithfield.
It's not true.
The activist, later identified as Volmar, was simply exercising his right to warn Beaver residents about the harm Smithfield Foods was causing to their neighborhood. Still, the police officer wouldn't let the people listen to the activist.
Hey, don't stop. Don't talk to these people that are trying to shut down Smithfield. Her job is to keep the peace.
Yeah.
Okay, I get a complaint. That means that in some way you are violating that peace.
We're not.
Okay. The harmony of the community.
calling it in as a complaint, then it is.
Okay.
The harmony of the community. They don't want you here. They've asked you to stop. You guys did not stop. I am going to issue all of you disorderly conduct charges because we asked you to desist before. Okay? Now, if you continue, I am going to have to arrest you. Okay? I just want you not to do this.
Okay.
Okay?
Let me make a couple phone calls.
We need to see your IDs first, actually. See your ID.
Sure. My ID is by the stands. Let me get them.
I can walk over with you and get it.
When Volmar stood up for himself, the cops threatened to arrest him for using his right to free speech and standing up for himself, which escalated the situation.
You guys pretty much done what I asked. You stopped, okay? This guy did. That's why he's getting the ticket, okay? So I'm asking you not to go up to the horse races, okay? Or up to the rodeo, okay? Because that'll be a problem. Okay? I can't stress enough how much people are pissed off at this community. And I actually fear for you guys. Okay? They'll probably kick your ass. Okay? I don't want that to happen. Okay? Maybe these guys, everybody in this community, about like 75%.
That's why we came here.
75% of the people worked with Smithfield.
That's why
right?
we came here. That's why we came here.
And they've lost their job. They've lost their livelihood. Okay? There's a lot of people that have a lot of hard feelings. Okay? And they have a hard time with people from outside the community.
Volmar and two other activists, both connected to DXE and the Utah Animal Rights Coalition, claimed that their right to free expression was violated by the sheriff's office. The lawsuit further claimed that Sheriff Cameron Knoll also yelled at DXE members that the activists should be killed before this encounter.
Even if that's city property, you didn't ask them to stay off city property.
Until you get a permit from a city official signed that you can be up at the protest, you stay off of the protest. You can go up there and observe and watch and have fun all you want. The instant you start trying to bring up the issue, because you're wasting my time coming to deal with this stupid issue.
Y'all
Instead of looking for
any First Amendment issues here at all.
I do. You have the right to do that, but
there's proper channels of going out and doing
you've got to take into account other people. Like I said, you're coming into a community just dumping salt in a wound that is very open. Okay?
Yeah, that's not the
And
intent.
people's livelihoods, their families, their whole way of life has been changed. Okay?
Yeah. We
That-
don't think a
that-
corporation
when you
should
stir up
have
the
that much of a
community, when you
stronghold
cause a problem,
over a
when you
town.
cause
protesting.
Yeah.
Next, see how another cop's reckless behavior is exposed, leaving him with no excuses and nowhere to hide.
Police just rolled up, looking in our car, shining lights. He's finna come over here, and I'm gonna shine my light back in him. May I help you?
Familiar with this car?
That's my car.
It is?
Well, actually, you know what? I don't answer questions without an attorney present. May I help you? May I help you? I don't answer questions, officer. You are being video recorded. And I'm going to ask you again. May I help you?
What are you doing in the parking lot, bro?
I don't answer questions.
You have any idea on you?
I don't answer questions. Have I committed a crime? Do you suspect me of committing a crime? Do you have RAS? Do you have RAS? Reasonable, articulable suspicion.
Officer Jones knocked on his window and instructed him to show his ID. James handled the situation perfectly, knowing he had done nothing wrong. The cops, however, would not go away so quickly as another tyrant stepped in, eating up the matter.
Parking lot after the business is closed.
Is that illegal? Is that illegal? Is there a sign suspicious as a felony or a misdemeanor? Do you want to make headlines? Now I put my light down since you put your light down. Do you see these plates? I have transport plates. I don't answer questions. I have not committed a crime. Do you suspect me of committing a crime? If so, what crime do you suspect me of committing? I don't answer questions. And I'm gonna tell you, you can see transport plates. You see these are All-Tech vehicles. You can see my car is hooked up to that truck. You're not getting in my car, bro. Bro, you're not getting in my car. Call 911. Call my 911. You see you're being recorded?
Open the door right now.
The situation was getting out of control as the officer didn't seem to be in a good mood. However, it was still beyond understanding as to why the officers were bothering them in the first place. Soon, the situation escalated as the man denied their requests.
You see quality driveway?
Door right now.
I have transport plates on the front of my vehicle. I am shut down. I'm not getting out of here, bro. I'm not getting out of this car. There's an officer over here threatening my life, my safety, and my liberty. He's trying to get in my car. He's trying to break into this truck.
No, we're transporters. We're from All-Tech over here on Elizabeth.
They came over here demanding ID. They
Keep your hands up so I can see them now.
All right.
send a state trooper over here or somebody. Your door locked
need
too.
a supervisor
We don't have to
over
get
here
out of here. We need a
ASAP, please.
supervisor ASAP.
We're over here at Sam's.
I need a supervisor.
We are transporters from All-Tech.
My
Our hands are
right
up.
here.
I'm videoing everything.
Go
Our hands
live
up. There's
on
three
this.
officers.
These guys
There's three
are
officers out here
terrorizing.
threatening
You're
us.
scaring me. I'm not armed. You got a gun.
The officers were portraying themselves as the victims, when actually James was unarmed and was just enjoying dinner with his partner. This seemed like a case of racial profiling, as the cops were adamant about getting inside the truck now.
They got us with our hands up. They're giving us unlawful
We're
orders.
surrounded right now. We are transporters
We're
from
transporters.
All-Tech, Elizabethtown,
We got two
Kentucky.
brand new All-Tech trucks.
There's
My
no
car's
non-parking
hooked up,
signs.
bro.
We are shutting down
You
for
can
the
read my
night.
plates. I don't have to get out of here. I haven't done anything wrong.
They're trying to get us out of the vehicle and everything.
My-
We have not
I haven't
committed
done
a
anything
crime.
wrong, bro.
We haven't done anything wrong.
I haven't done anything. Look, let's remain.
I'm sorry. We are parked. We are parked. We're not driving. This is a no ID
We have
state.
the right to remain
I'm
silent,
sorry.
bro. And right
can't
now,
hear you. I
you
can't
are
hear you. I'm
committing
sorry.
deprivation under the code of
They're
law.
trying
I address you and I demand you
Yeah,
to cease and
a
desist.
sergeant is on the way, she
This
said.
is deprivation under the color of law. I haven't broken any lines, any laws.
Okay, we haven't done
What is your
anything.
name and
We're
badge
sitting in
number?
our truck. We
You're a
just shut
public
down for the
servant.
night, getting
You're
ready
a
to eat our
public
Taco
servant.
Bell.
What is your name and badge number, sir? I don't even know if these real cops, they won't even tell who they are.
The cops soon called for a supervisor, refusing to de-escalate the situation. Both James and Wendy, well versed in the law, demonstrated a better understanding of their rights than the officers.
I don't
They
care
are
about
nothing.
that, bro. I don't know if you the cop. Anybody can get a badge and a gun and a fake thing. I don't know that. I haven't done anything to you.
They're sending a supervisor. I mean, a sergeant.
Y'all demanding somebody scaring us, talking about get our hands up. You got your hand on your gun, bro?
They're sending a sergeant.
Why do you have your hand on your gun, sir?
What
Bro,
crime
I
have I
don't have to
committed?
identify myself. I haven't broken any laws. No, I don't. This is
You
not.
have to commit a crime. I haven't
Is that
done
a
anything
felony or
wrong.
misdemeanor?
I'm stopped here. I haven't done anything wrong. And your badge number and your name.
My badge number is
Name?
139.
Badge number.
T Mentor. Okay,
All right.
I got it.
T-Mentor?
Yeah.
All right, I'll talk to you. You know why? Because you address yourself. We are citizens of the United States. We the people. Let me finish. We the people. You work for us. He works for us. This is a public servant who will not identify himself. This other guy is over here threatening. He's menacing me.
As time passed, one of the officers came over to the side of Wendy and threatened her to show her ID. The couple were scared at this point as they had no clue what these cops would do at any moment.
You're requested to exit the vehicle, whether you committed a crime or not. You still have to exit the vehicle.
That is a traffic stop. This is not a traffic stop.
Not true at all.
We are shut down for tonight, bro.
Is the vehicle running? Is she in control of the vehicle right now?
The vehicle, we are parked. We are shut down for tonight.
Is the vehicle running?
I don't answer questions, sir.
Okay. Well, you
and I sit there and see, I try to talk to you and be reasonable, but I'm going to exercise my constitutional rights, which I exercise all my constitutional rights. We the people.
Listen, we don't make the law, we enforce the law. We also
what law was broke? You took an oath, bro. You took an oath to protect. You took an oath. Let me ask you a question. Did you not, or did you take an oath to protect the United States Constitution? To protect. Let me finish. Did you take an oath
to enforce the laws of the
state?
What laws were breaking?
These are suspicious vehicles now.
These are brand new vehicles. You know they was picked up right off the road.
I don't know where
but let me tell you, did you take an oath to protect my rights?
Once again, the officer proved he did not know the law, as suspicion does not amount to a crime. Despite this, they were now patiently waiting for the supervisor to arrive, hoping he would knock some sense into this idiot cop.
Wait.
Did you take an oath to protect my rights, sir?
Yeah, I also took an oath to
What is the First Amendment?
Is there any no parking signs?
Can you quote the First Amendment?
Can
you quote the Fourth Amendment? Because if you pull me out of this car, if you threaten to arrest me and pull me out of the car, you violate my Fourth Amendment right there. I also have a fifth. Let me finish, sir. Let me finish. Let me finish.
You're not in control of this right now.
Now you're hollering at me like I said. What's your name and badge number, sir?
Sergeant McCall 117.
All right, can I ask you a question?
This is a sergeant.
However, the sergeant was even worse than the officers, displaying aggressive behavior. He asked the couple to exit the vehicle, and when they refused, he did something shocking.
Have I broken any laws?
I don't know why they're
You're being recorded. You're alive right now.
We're sitting here. We're shut down. We're shut down for the night. We're transporters.
We have transport.
We're getting ready to eat our food from Taco Bell.
Get out of the vehicle, man.
Wow, really? This is what's going to happen?
You're recording him?
Yes, he's definitely being recorded. He is inside my vehicle, opening the door. We have not committed a crime. We are sitting here.
Get out of the vehicle.
And he's pulling me out of the vehicle. He's pulling me out of the vehicle.
Will she be arrested if not?
He's pulling. Am I detained?
I'll get arrested.
Am I detained? I'm being detained.
You're being detained?
I'm being detained.
Get out of the car.
Wow. Wow.
You're about to go on. You're about to go on the ground. You better stop resisting. I promise you, you're gonna have a rough fucking day. Quit pulling against me. I'm taking your phone.
Just like that, the cops forcefully pulled them out and went on to immediately arrest them without any interrogation. Meanwhile, they also snatched their phone away. However, they forgot to end the recording, as you'll be surprised to see what they talked to each other about later on regarding the arrest.
Per Supreme Court ruling, when you're requested to exit the vehicle, you are supposed to do so by law. You understand that? So you're not going to answer any more questions? Okay. Okay, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can will be used against you in court. You have the right to an attorney. If you're not afford an attorney, won't be provided for you. We have the legal right to extract you from that vehicle, and we only have to give you one opportunity to get out. Okay?
I thought you had to commit a crime.
No, ma'am. So you're right now. You're trespassing because you're on personal property. You're on private property.
They give us permission to park here. So how we? I don't understand that.
How do we know that?
It asked us. The ones that come up started demanding us to get out and the ID and all this stuff, and we didn't know what happened before you even came. Nobody asked us anything. They just said, "What are you doing?" And then they said, "Give me ID," and then get out of the vehicle. Get out of the vehicle.
If something were to happen and you drive off and you kill us, you're looking at even a bigger charge. That's the thing you've got to take in mind. Like I said, he's teaching you how this sovereignty stuff, and that stuff don't work because people say they understand the law, but they don't actually. You can read all the small cases, but you got to read the Supreme Court ruling, which is a federal regulation for us. Okay, when you're requested to exit that vehicle, you have to do so, or you will be extracted from that vehicle.
I just thought you had to commit a crime.
No, man. Like I said, you're on private property. We don't. Like I said, I told you 4 times now.
Poor Wendy couldn't believe what had happened to her and started to cry hysterically. On the other hand, the officers kept pleading their innocence as if they had every right to do what they did. Such blatant violations of First Amendment rights are very tough to watch.
She traded off another guy. She was in a stolen vehicle with a stolen tag on it. She
traded off that truck. They ended up finding all the way on the other side of Indiana. They took it to a shop. So that raises hair on my neck to begin with, because one of those vehicles, we couldn't put two and two together to figure out that the vehicle was stolen.
Right.
And we didn't find out until later on that morning that it was missing from the lot. There's millions upon millions of dollars worth of trucks out there, and they're easy to access. Okay.
We just picked them up over there at Alltech.
About what time did y'all pick them up?
We left the lot, we had to get a jump because both of them was dead, so we had to call in breakdown.
Okay.
And when the breakdown got there, we got done with everything. It was probably about 10 o'clock, maybe 10:30.
Okay.
We got to keep trucking that we had to do 2 of our log books.
Well,
And we picked them up, and we're headed to Idaho.
you're going to Idaho?
Yeah.
Okay. All you had to been like, hey, we're transporting these vehicles. We're going to Idaho. We just stopped over here because we're about to eat. Here you go. Here's the paperwork showing we're transporting. We'll be out of here in a few minutes when we get done eating. Bam, done. That sovereignty stuff is important.
The officer continued to make incorrect statements, as the couple had no legitimate reason to be detained. Suspicion alone is not enough to detain someone and demand their ID. These officers need to revisit their law training and better understand the Constitution.
Quantifies a misdemeanor. Okay. All right, hang tight for me. Are you okay if I grab that manila envelope out of there? Whose car is that? That's hooked up to the...
Mine.
I couldn't hear your answer. What time did you say you guys picked these cars up?
We got there, it was probably about 5.
They use a transport that has a combination. The two of them together makes it a combination. They have to do that because of the
Did you check to see if the tag on the back of the Cobalt matches the front of the vehicle it's attached to? I believe they'll match. Yeah. Okay. Are you okay with us bailing out of here and?
Yeah.
Okay, just swipe up, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Both of them were taken to the police station and later bonded out. The officer's behavior throughout the incident was concerning, and the couple is working to file a civil rights lawsuit against these cops. However, if you think these cops crossed the line, you'll be shocked to see the behavior of these next tyrants.
What do you got going on out here?
What does it look like?
You want to be a smart?
You want to be rude? I'm gonna be rude.
How am I being rude? Because I told you.
Light in my eyes.
Hey, you need to relax.
No,
okay?
I don't need to relax.
Okay, then.
On September 19th, 2022, 31-year-old Rayshawn Swaggerty Owens was sitting on a bench alone, mourning his friend who had earlier died in a car accident. Rayshawn had also lit a few candles, and that's when Officer Mora came over and started to confront him.
How you doing, sir? I definitely cannot. It's for my safety, okay? What do you got going on out here?
What does it look like?
You want to be a smart?
I mean, what does it look like?
You want to be a smart? It's called reckless burning. If you want to go that route, we can go ahead and push that route. Reckless burning, when you're burning something outside of an authorized area. You want to go that route? Do you really want to go that route? Do you really want to go that route? The light is for my safety. I don't know who you are. I don't know if you're a criminal who's going to try to pull a gun or a knife or anything like that. That's what the light's for, okay? That's what they're there for. That's why they're put on patrol vehicles. What's your name?
My name is Rayshawn.
What's that?
1 second. I usually call you supervisor.
Rayshawn was clearly saddened by his friend's death. Officer Mora, however, approached the situation aggressively and needlessly escalated it.
And if this is bothering you, I'll put it out for you.
I'd appreciate that. That's what my contact. I was just going to ask you nicely to do that, but since you want to be a smartass and ask me what does it look like and talk to me like I'm dumb, I'm obviously going to push the other route. If that's, I mean, if that's really how you want to go with this. George Salami, can I go ahead and get a second? Let me get your ID.
Why?
I already told you.
Why?
Reckless burning.
Okay, you want me to put it out?
You can put it out, but first you're going to give me your ID.
Do you want me to put it out?
I'll put it out myself, too.
No, I'm asking you, you want me to put it out?
That's not...
Hey! Stay right there. Would you like me to put that out? If that's bothering you, you want me to put it out?
I'm telling you.
Okay, I'll put it out.
We're going to have to put it out, but let me get your ID.
I'll put this out. What's your name again?
Officer Mora. M-O-R-A. Make sure you spell it right, okay?
I don't need to spell that. I'll put these candles out so it's bothering this guy.
Officer Mora went ahead and asked for his ID. Once again, this was an unlawful order, as Rayshawn had committed no crime. The poor guy was even forced to put out the candle, but the officer showed no signs of calming down.
Do you have ID on you?
I do, but I don't need to give it to you.
Okay, is that really the route you want to take, sir?
What route? I'm
obstruction?
sitting on the bench.
Yeah, you're lighting candles.
I didn't light these candles.
And that's what I was asking you.
Lighter.
And that was my question. But since you want to go right off and start talking to me like I'm dumb, asking me what it looks like.
Look at the light. You can't blind me.
That's what police lights are for us to see.
No. When you pulled up, you seen me sitting there.
Yeah, so I turn on my lights. Look, here's my question, right? What if you're some... I'm not saying you are, but what if you're some individual who's trying to hurt anybody? Okay. Not just an officer, but anybody.
But I'm not.
The light, I'm not saying you are, but I don't know that.
Oh, okay. Well, now you know.
And that's what my lights are for. I still don't know that.
Well, now you know.
I really don't.
Okay.
So you really want to be this difficult, sir?
There ain't nothing about being difficult. I ain't doing nothing wrong. I'm sitting on a bench.
Okay.
It's baffling why the officer gave him such a hard time for simply sitting on a public bench. It was evident that the officer's ego was hurt, and he seemed determined to humiliate Rayshawn.
I pay taxes. I own a house right down the road.
Okay, that's really not what this is about.
Well, then turn your light off quickly.
I'm not going to turn off my light.
Okay, well, I don't know what to tell you. You want to be rude? I'm going to be rude.
How am I being rude? Because I told you...
Light in my eyes.
Hey, you need to relax,
no,
okay?
I don't need to relax.
Okay, then amp yourself up then, if that's the route you want to go.
With me, you can go ahead and head back to your vehicle.
I'm not going to head back to my vehicle until you're identified.
Nothing wrong. Nothing wrong.
I'm not going to head back to my vehicle until you're identified.
Don't come over here pressing weight on me. Call your supervisor.
I got somebody else coming out. Don't worry.
Tell them to pull up. Tell the whole force to pull up. I'm
for
not
what?
with it.
The whole force for what?
Whatever you want it to be. I'm on whatever you want.
You're being a little ridiculous right now.
Pulled up, I'm on whatever you
How did I pull up being a...
I'm on.
You asked me to turn off the lights. I said I can. They're on for my safety.
I got a camera too.
Perfect.
Okay.
By all means.
Awesome. That's out. You want this lighter? That's not mine either. You want it? You can have it.
I don't care about the lighter.
Throw away this trash. That's not mine either.
I'm not saying it is.
Okay. Well, have some condolences for somebody. Yeah. Forget about that one, huh? Yeah.
Do you feel tougher now by talking like that? Do you feel like you're this big bad guy or this big bad by talking like that?
I am actually.
Okay.
Rayshawn and the officer continued to argue back and forth, with the officer's statements becoming increasingly nonsensical. At this point, he should have returned to his car and left the area. However, just then, a female officer arrived on the scene and confronted Rayshawn. Her response will surprise you.
But that ain't got nothing to do with what we talking about. Nothing. What's up, lady?
It's officer.
No, it's lady.
It's officer.
It's lady.
Okay, tough guy.
What's going on? No, I'm just sitting here with the candles. This dude came up, had a problem with me.
I had a problem with you. I asked you.
Real hard, so I turned on my.
It's all on body cam, dude.
I told him.
You can go ahead and request it, post it on Facebook if you want.
I know everybody.
Do you know what his name is?
Yeah. Sorry, I guess.
It's fine.
Our contacts haven't been too bad.
Yeah. I mean, there's no need for my name. I'm just sitting on the bench. Bother nobody. I pay my taxes. My house is right down there.
The female cop was much more respectful and willing to listen to what the man had to say. On the other hand, Officer Mora was getting increasingly disrespectful as he still wouldn't stop arguing.
I pay taxes too. I mean, I don't.
have a weapon sitting out here. You can check me.
I don't need to check you.
That's what you want.
Oh, as long as you ain't reaching around, there's no reason for me to check you right now.
I'm sitting on the bench. You came over here pressing me with the light.
I came over here to turn on my light for my safety, okay? If you have a problem with it, that's too bad.
I just told you I did. You came over here pressing me with the light.
How do I press you with the light?
I can't see you. Do I got sunglasses on? No, I don't think so.
I mean, I hope not. It's dark out here, so.
You could run your headlights. You could do all that, but instead you want to push your little light bar. Want me to go get my light bar?
That's for our issue.
Nah, I don't want to hear all that.
He doesn't care. He wants to be belligerent. Because I have mine on over here, so I mean.
Thank you. That's common sense.
Well, I could see you wanting to pay your respects to Katrina. It's pretty awful.
I mean, yeah. So, I mean, y'all can go about your way. I'm not doing anything wrong.
I was simply asking you what you had going on. Is that what I said?
Feel like those candles are bothering you? Take the candles.
Weren't they lit?
The only thing in mind, because he made me put them out.
I simply asked him, what are you doing out here? And he wants to be smart and go, what does it look like? So.
I'm not going to argue with you. I'm not. I'm not here to argue with you today. You want to argue with me? Come to my house tomorrow.
Once again, the female cop assessed the situation and understood that Rayshawn was trying to pay respect to a deceased person. This is how officers must behave, showing empathy towards citizens.
Nobody's trying to argue with you. I was simply trying to identify who it is I was talking to.
You don't live there.
Well, what's the plan here?
I'm going to sit right here. Like I said, if you want the candles, if you want this lighter, if you
I don't
want
need to
this
take anything. I simply asked what you're doing out here,
trash,
right?
You can go throw it away if you would like to. You don't have to. I'll throw it away on my way out. But
That'd be appreciated. That'd be appreciated. I'm not asking you to leave.
All right.
Nobody's telling you to leave.
No issue here. There's nothing.
I was simply asking what you were doing out here. I see candles there, right?
Like I'm doing out here. What would you be doing out here if your friend died? What would you be doing?
I don't know who your friend is. I don't know about
Not
that.
everybody's my friend.
Okay, well, I don't know about that.
I'm a human being just like you.
Okay.
So you want to write me a ticket? Cool.
I'm not writing you a ticket.
Well, then
I was simply trying to identify you.
I'm not dealing with you. I'm not dealing with you. I'm not. You already done pissed me off.
Okay.
You already took it too far. You still want to turn off?
I'm not going to turn off my lights till I'm done here.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. If you ain't got nothing to say to me, I ain't got nothing to say to you.
Are you able to identify him just by pulling up his address or contacts? Yeah, okay. We'll go that route.
Sorry for your loss.
Have a good day.
You too.
Finally, watch as this officer's attempt to abuse his power is captured on camera, resulting in a well-deserved comeuppance.
You gotta do what you gotta do. We got calls on it.
Somebody pulled it on you driving erratic.
Erratic driver.
Headed home?
The person driving the car was Lower Township, Lieutenant John Chu. Instead of dealing with him like a normal citizen, the officer soon contacted his supervisor to discuss the situation at hand.
Hey, I'm sorry to bother you. My mic's live, so you know, at this point. I mean, my camera. We had an erratic driver call. Lieutenant Chu. We got him on a 38 Honeysuckle and Idell. I'm in charge right now. I just wanted to call and let you know. I'm not saying that yet. I haven't went up to the. Nucius went up to the car. I kind of stayed back.
Did the caller
I was behind him. I was behind you. Did you get any? Yes. We gotta do what we gotta do. We're gonna have to lock him up if he's 450. You told him to just hang tight. You didn't observe any alcohol in the thing or anything. I know you probably didn't. It's a high truck. Is there an odor yet or anything?
No.
John Chu was a 23-year veteran of the force, and both of the officers were puzzled when confronted with this situation. On the other hand, John appeared visibly intoxicated, and the matters were about to get even worse.
Yeah, we're not going to mute our cameras at all or anything. Okay. Absolutely. Yep. All right, see ya. We're going to have to pull him out. We can't mute our cameras. We can't do anything. Let's hope. Hopefully he's all right. Safe to drive. We're just coming in. Let's see. So we had the erratic driver call on you. I guess Nucius had some observation. We have to handle this like anything else. He's going to ask you to step out. We already talked to Lieutenant Brioli. All right? He's gonna make sure you're safe to operate the vehicle.
I drive half a mile.
I understand, but everything's recorded now, sir. You know that. We gotta handle it how we have to handle it.
At this point, we realized the significance of the body cameras, as things could have been a lot different if they were not on. Shortly after, the lieutenant was forced to exit his vehicle.
Can you step out, sir? He's just going to talk to you. You know how it is. He's going to ask you some questions, make sure you're all right.
I'm fine.
Do me a favor, can you just take your hat off for me, please, sir? Can you just take your hat off? Feet together, hands down your side.
LT, let's get him off this. We don't want to do it in the middle of the road here. Let's get him off this side. I'm going to kill my lights too, all right? Just put the back on. LT, let's get you out of the middle of the road. We don't want you in the middle of the road here. Let's go off to the side.
Okay, just go check your eyes real quick. Hands on your side, feet together. You see, dip my finger? I want you to follow it with your eyes and your eyes only, okay? Just your eyes. Don't move your head for me, all right?
The other officer then proceeded to conduct some field sobriety tests on the lieutenant, and just one test into the proceedings, things weren't looking any good for him.
I have a call on hold. Can you do that at 21?
Is it urgent?
Actually, did anybody attempt to call?
Just 2 tests later, the lieutenant realized that he was too drunk to even perform these. Therefore, he asked the officers to give him some favor.
Do you not wish to complete the test, sir? You gotta get your hand off the truck, sir. Ready? I'll give it to you again. Hands together, feet down at your side. You're gonna raise either leg of your choice. Approximately. You're gonna keep your foot parallel to the ground. And you're gonna count. 1001, 1002, 1003. While you're counting, I want you to look down at your toe. Keep both knees locked out. You understand?
You know what?
Hold on, so, LT. You don't want to complete the test?
No, I don't.
Okay. You want to give it? You don't want to complete the test, sir?
No.
All right. Sure, you know we don't want to be put in this position.
You know what, John? I get it.
You don't have your weapon on you or anything. You don't have any firearms.
No, it's
stuff I got to ask, Sarge. Or LT.
Shit, no.
Okay.
No.
All right. The officers were feeling so ashamed to do something right. Any other person, and this could have been a straightforward arrest. However, the lieutenant thought he was too entitled to be held accountable for his mistakes.
All right, nothing personal. Our safety and yours. You know what we have to do. I just want to check to make sure you don't have anything on you. All right?
You know what, John? Go ahead. Do what you got to do.
All right, can you walk back to this car with us, please?
No, you know what?
What's here?
I would love to know who called.
You can find that out. You know that. You can find out. I don't know who called. I do not know, but you know you'll be able to find that out. We did not know we were looking for this truck, sir. Came out as an erratic driver. So with all respect, can we get you back there so we can get you off the street, get away from this?
I'm not going back to that PD.
I'll tell you at this point, our hands are tied. I mean, I hope you understand.
I totally get it.
The officers made it clear to him that their hands were tied. If this wasn't being recorded on body cams, the lieutenant would likely be heading home by now.
Let me ask you this. Can I have 20 minutes?
Sir, you know we cannot do that. Everything is, sir, everything's on camera.
I get it. I totally get it.
See, people are starting to drive by. LT, let's get you out of here, okay? Can you come with us?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go in the back of Mike's car. We'll get you out of here. Make sure you're safe. What's up? I can't let you get in the car. You know that.
Well, then you drive it.
Well, if you have someone on scene, we can get it. I see Mr. Eccles here. We can try to get him to
drive my truck home, please.
His keys are in it. We'll handle that. LT, we'll handle that. All right. Do front and search him. Okay.
What can I do, man?
Not much any of us can do, unfortunately. We can't do that, Mike. Yeah, just do me a favor, hang tight, all right?
John was taken back to the police cruiser where he was to be taken to the police station, but his entitlement was not stopping anytime soon.
LT, you know you can't do that, sir. We can't have you in the front seat.
I can't have you in the front seat.
We're not going to cuff you in the back, okay? We're going to do it in the front, all right?
Are you serious?
Yeah, sir, you understand this. You would hate to be in our position too. John, please, John. Please, John. John, please. We'll get you the help you need. Let's just, come on. You know we don't want to do this to you. All right, well, we gotta get get this process up. People are starting to calm. We're all gonna get. You know what?
You know what?
Other people
John,
responding out
tell
here.
me you,
Sir, I would like you.
Just
this is what's gonna happen. We're gonna get you behind this door so no one sees. Mike's gonna put the cuffs on you in the back.
No, there's no cuffs.
Yeah, what it's do? We have policies and procedures. Let me call the LT. Just you can shut the door for now. Oh man.
The cops thought that they didn't need to cuff him, but his supervisor soon instructed him to follow every protocol. Once again, John wasn't happy at all with this thing.
We gotta cuff him in the front. We can do it in the front, but we gotta do it. LT, we just talked to Lieutenant Peroli. We have to in the front. We'll do it right here. Don't have to do it behind your back. Okay? Please please cooperate
John,
with us.
come on.
John, we don't want this to turn into anything more. You know that. We don't want it, but we cannot lose our jobs. You understand, sir? You're my first sergeant. Thank you.
John did resist at first, but eventually gave in after the officer's constant pleading. The officer went over to search his car for any alcohol or narcotic.
You come over here, Rob. Not much. There was nothing we could do. We would have. He's my first sergeant. I have to get it towed. I have to tell it.
The officer mentioned it multiple times that John was his first sergeant, and it was evident that he had made the arrest with a heavy heart. Soon they proceeded to take him to the police station where he was tested for alcohol, and his blood alcohol level came out at 0.36%, which is 4 times the legal limit. He was charged with driving under the influence, and he pled guilty to this charge, which cost him $689 in fine and a revoked license for 7 months. Well, this confrontation was pretty much respectful, but the next dispute between these officers will leave you stunned.
So I got a call to go to. I can't go to the car because y'all want to play stupid childish game. It ain't because of me, man. I got nothing to do with that.
On the 16th of July 2022, Columbus police officers arrived at the Muskogee County Jail with their detainees to discover that the jail was closed for them. Surprisingly, the Sheriff's County officer had changed the first-come, first-served policy and instead chose to book sheriff's deputies' prisoners first, followed by the state troopers, and then the police officer. Now, the police officers considered this rule highly discriminatory as they were made to wait outside the jail.
Hey, Snipes, they're still denying us. God bless America. They won't let us in.
They won't let y'all in. They won't let me in.
Ain't that right?
Hmm?
Ain't that right?
Nah, you go in there before us, I'm gonna raise hell.
Watch this.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna file a complaint, a legitimate complaint.
That might look good. A mean bun. Go at home. Boom. Out of there.
Central, SB1, please.
Lieutenant Ness are about to get a complaint. 100%. That is the most unprofessional thing I've ever seen in my life.
Hey.
What do you think? How my legs so bad? I don't know.
Things got even more worse when a sheriff's deputy arrived later and went straight inside, cutting the line. This behavior was set to cause an uproar among the cops.
Wait a minute.
Oh, don't yell it. Don't start yelling. Hey, come on.
All right, I'm gonna file a complaint.
That's fine. That's fine. Good. How are you? Y'all have directives. I have directives. Sheriff says ain't nobody coming in. Only 5 at a time. SO and GSP has priority.
So, SO has priority, even
GSP and then you guys. I mean, this is beyond my control. I don't have anything, so don't yell at me. All right. As soon as that last one gets cleared, I'm going to bring in 5.
Hey, yeah, unless another SO unit shows up.
This is not my decision.
Because I'm about to have a stroke.
Time went on and the officers were stranded outside, leading to great frustration displayed by some of the cops.
Guess what? You want to anyway.
This is a failure of justice.
And the jail does not like us, so we have 5 people sitting here outside waiting. It's wonderful. The sheriff is very pissed with us, okay? And he runs the jail, so.
Soon, there was even more drama, as one of the police officers parked his car just right behind the deputy. This led the deputy to go on a loud and painful rant.
Them goddamn supervisors can.
I understand. I get that.
So I can get the out the way. All right, so I got a call to go to. I can't go to the car because y'all want to play stupid ass childish game. It ain't because of me, man. I got nothing to do with that. Sarge, I got nothing to do with that in there. It ain't my goddamn call. It's between the sheriff and the guy that works over there. It ain't got nothing to do with me. Move the goddamn car, or I'm gonna move the myself.
Go move it. How you gonna move it? Move it.
Move the goddamn car, man.
Moving the car.
Why?
Huh? He's in that part.
You're acting like a bunch of goddamn kids.
The situation was now starting to heat up, as one of the officers went back to get his weapon. The deputy, on the other hand, remained vocal, adding fuel to the fire.
I'm gonna go get my stuff because this is getting stupid. I'm not gonna be de-armed outside of the jail.
You need to get somebody to get the goddamn car so I can get out. They want to play games because y'all ain't letting them in, so they don't want to let me out. I hope I don't see you getting your ass whooped on the street because I'm going to drive the by and you can tell your goddamn supervisor and everybody else I sit there. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do there. Do it. I'll see you over the car because I got a goddamn car to go to and you don't want to move the goddamn car. Huh? Yeah. Don't stop for me. Don't stop for me.
Well, we might argue that the officers were in the wrong, as it technically wasn't the fault of the sheriff's deputy. Soon, the poor deputy had to call his chief to find a solution out of this problem.
I don't know, but I'm probably gonna quit. This is so stupid.
Back it up so we don't have to bring his ass.
Listen, man, I'm only doing what my supervisor told me. I understand. This is ridiculous, and I hate that I'm dealing with. But you're gonna have to talk to the sergeant over there.
No, I'll be talking to the chief. Hey, Chief, I'm sorry. We got a situation over here. We got CPD won't let our guys out, and they're about to go to blows. I'm asking your CPD officer to back up his car, and he's saying that his supervisor told him not to let him.
And again, no one on our side is threatening.
We're having a tit for tat over here. Hold on. Roll down your window.
The officer who was blocking the deputy's car claimed that he was instructed by his supervisors to do so. He was constantly under the pump as even more deputies arrived on the scene.
We gotta stop playing these games. This is retarded.
Yes.
I know most of us are kind of at a standstill. Do I have anybody on Forest Road reference to 7511?
Hey, Sarge, we got it.
We're all standing on the wall of the jail.
What car is this? Hey, move your car, bro.
Fantastic.
All right, I'm gonna get who your sergeant is.
Hey, he's with the chief.
Okay.
Sarge, he's with the chief. He's with the chief. Sarge.
What's your name? Got there, started rolling up, and they shut it right before I got there.
Give him a second. Give him a second. I hear you.
What is in the Sally Port? Yes, sir.
Now go ahead and back it up. Back it up. All right.
After some pressure, the officer decided to reverse his car out of the situation. However, just then, the sergeant arrived out of nowhere and escalated the situation.
I try to get through, and they immediately, halfway open it, shut it on me. And I hear through there's a deputy standing behind the radio, that female officer's trying to get into the door. Do not let her in that door. Do not let any officer through that door.
From PD.
From the jailer. The jailers are saying that through their radio. So they won't even let us through the door. There's one person inside there, and now they let the sheriff, they booked the sheriff guys out, and He's like screaming at us to move our vehicles. They won't even let any of our guys in. They won't book any of our guys. They won't even let us in to use the bathroom, nothing. Nothing.
This is the. I think this is where.
This is it.
This is as bad as it can get.
Like, we can't principal someone's crime, man.
This is as bad as it's.
It's pretty bad, dude. Because
this is really
that
bad.
deputy was saying, I'm about to arrest you for obstruction.
Yeah.
To me.
Yeah.
Because this guy's got a call, but then my sergeant's telling me not to move.
Right. I have this.
And then when I started backing up, he told me to stop again.
What about arrested all of them for not doing their job?
Right. Okay.
This is
crazy.
Embarrassing.
Yeah.
The Columbus police officers were getting increasingly agitated as they had their detainees alongside them. A couple of officers expressed their anger and frustrations as they appeared visibly upset.
I really wish this is not my car right there, dude. I'm gonna leave the keys in there, dude. I really not wanting to be a part of to get charged with a crime, dude, for a stand, dude. I'm telling you right now, bro.
I'm transferring. Possession Schedule 2, obstruction, and drug-related objects.
So far, it's all felons. All right. Get in your car before you think outside the fence.
Get in your car, pull your prisoner out the fence.
Let her go home. Write me a damn court date and let me go to court.
All CPD prisoners at the jail, just leave me out there on in between the street, between the building of the SO and the CPD. We'll have our meeting there.
Just have a seat. Watch your head, okay?
This is sad, man. They do.
Watch your legs, okay?
The agony continued for the officers as despite staying for hours outside the facility, they were not allowed inside. Eventually, the officers decided to take their prisoners to the 6th Avenue, and realizing the sad condition, they had to release them with court summons.
I threatened to arrest me and Fairbanks for obstruction and in Lockhart. And also said he was going to ram the car, so.
Oh yeah, he said he's gonna run into the car.
So, I mean.
He's going to pass right by us if he ever sees us getting our ass beat on the street.
Rock bottom.
These cops had a strange tussle amongst themselves, but these next tyrants were exposed by this auditor.
Excuse me, what are you doing? I said, what are you doing?
How are you? What's going on?
I just asked you, what are you doing?
Oh, you just have problems.
There's no problems. You're just sitting around wasting taxpayer dollars. What's your name and badge number?
My name's Officer Andor, badge number 57.
So I'm going to ask you again, what are you doing?
Do you work? Let me ask you a question.
I don't answer questions. What are you doing? You didn't answer my questions.
Answer your question.
Absolutely, you're a public servant. You take my taxpayers.
You don't take a little break at work?
What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you parked like this? Park in an actual parking spot. You're breaking the law right now.
This is what you do.
So if I pull my car right here, hold on, answer my question. If I pull my car right here, I can sit here for however long I want to do? No, that's against the law.
The auditor made some good points to which the officer had no answers, and that's when he called for a supervisor. However, the auditor was not going to leave him anytime soon.
I'm not the one to play with, bro. Trust me.
47 accord.
I'm not the one to play with. Yeah, send a supervisor. Exactly. Supervisor. Supervisor. You know why? Because you're going to get going. You're going to get the moving. Right? Because you're sitting here, harassment of a police officer, you clearly don't know the law. How long have you been out of it?
So harassment is
No, you're a peace officer. You so stupid. You can't be a complainant. You're so stupid.
I'm not yelling.
Okay, I'll whisper it for you. You're so stupid that you don't realize that a law enforcement officer cannot be the complainant of a harassment charge.
So you're saying the harassment? Hold on.
I just told you that a law enforcement officer can't be a complainant of harassment.
Of a crime.
No, of harassment.
Seeing the situation getting a bit tense, the officer exited his car and confronted him. That's when a bystander came over and had a shocking reaction to this altercation.
You're not that stupid to put hands on me. You're going to get educated when your supervisor comes here, clown. Watch this, clown. Watch this, clown. Look at this. Look at this. I know I can record. You're mad. Get mad. What, you going to arrest me now? Nope. You know why you can't arrest me? Because I didn't break any laws.
I'm not angry.
Moron.
I'm just hanging out.
Yeah, you're and you're gonna get moving too. You're gonna get moving. You're going to get moving. Move. I don't want you sitting around here.
You're a vet.
I am a
Don't
vet.
act like
First
this.
of all, you're not walking up to me. This is
You
my
don't
business.
bother this guy.
This is my business, right? How dare you come up to me and talk to me? Are you kidding
Let
me?
this guy do his job.
Are you kidding me? I have a First
I'll slap
Amendment.
that phone out of your hand, boy.
Do it then. I guarantee you I will protect myself. I dare you come up to me. I know the law.
The auditor did have a profound sense of the law, and no matter what the officer tried to claim, he had a response ready. At one point, it appeared as if the officer was getting out of charges.
You shove a phone in people's face.
No, I come up to unworking police officers and ask them what they're doing. You fat, lazy piece of shit. And that's why.
And you just start
You're going to be held
yelling
accountable.
and screaming.
That's my freedom of right. It's my freedom of speech. Oh, I'm yelling. Am I in violation of a noise violation? What's the decimal level on a noise violation?
No, you're getting
What's the decimal?
Disorderly conduct.
Oh, what's the statute on disorderly conduct? I dare you to arrest me for disorderly conduct.
Okay, what? Look,
you're gonna go to law.
Come
on, let's go. Arrest me. Arrest me. You know why? Because I'm calling your bluff. You know why? Because you don't know what the talking
That's
about.
what you want.
Shut up. Shut the up. You gonna learn today, boy. You gonna learn today, public servant.
Soon, tension started to escalate as the auditor was getting furious with every passing minute as he waited for a supervisor to arrive.
Oh boy, you got the wrong one, right? You were just chilling, wasting taxpayers' time, and then bam, look what happened. Now you're held accountable. Now look at that. Shame on me for holding you accountable. Nah, now you guys, I'm glad you guys just got that. Y'all just recently got those. Before y'all was walking around violating people's rights without those.
I've never violated.
But you know, you might have never been charged for it, but I doubt that you've never violated somebody's rights. Especially probably a black man in America. Statistics say otherwise. Legal statistics say otherwise. I'm not the one to play with, bro. I'm not the one to play. Black men in America have been disproportionately. Are you telling me I'm lying now? Are you out of your mind? Do you know how many black and brown people are in prison in this country compared to white people? So, yeah, exactly. You don't got nothing to say about that.
After 10 minutes of long wait, the supervisor finally arrived on the scene, and the auditor took no time to take him to the cleaners too.
Finally, what's your name and badge number? Okay, I approached this fat piece of right here, and I asked him, what is he doing? Parked illegally, right? No, stop talking. I'm talking. Shut up. I'm talking. No. You don't control anything. I'm talking. So I walked up to him. I have it all on recording. He's sitting his right here, wasting my taxpayer dollars. No, you're not about to tell me nothing. He's sitting here wasting my taxpayer dollars. I sat there and watched him for 5 minutes. I approach him and go, what are you doing? Who's the sergeant? I don't answer questions, Hanson. Stop walking up on me. Don't walk up behind me, man. You got a gun. You got a gun. You shoot black people. Don't walk up behind me. Don't walk up behind me.
You're walking in front of me.
You know what? I'm gonna walk over here.
You do that.
Are you a supervisor?
I am on the road. How you doing, sir?
Are you a supervisor?
I am on the road. How can I help?
Okay, so I walked up.
First of all, what's your name, by the way?
No, I don't give my name.
The auditor didn't talk effectively with the supervisor and instead approached Officer Mason. The officer then tried to intimidate the auditor, attempting to force him into believing that he was mentally unstable.
Hold on a second, sir. Do you know what today is?
I don't care what today is.
I think that you might be off. You know what today is? I'm talking like normal conversation.
Are you kidding me? It's Tuesday.
Okay, you know what time it is?
I don't answer questions.
You know what time it is?
Am I detained?
You are being detained right now.
What crime do you think I'm committing?
You're emotionally disturbed.
What crime? That's a crime?
Yes, it is, sir.
What crime? What's the statute?
It's right now. You're emotionally disturbed.
What's the statute? I need a supervisor. I need a higher person than you out here now.
I'm down.
No. I just been detained. I'm no longer answering any questions. I'm no longer answering any questions.
Safekeeping.
I don't answer questions. I've been detained. I don't answer questions.
Okay, fantastic.
This is going to be a lawsuit. Perfect.
It's fine, sir.
Wait, what's the time? What's the time?
It's fine.
Stop walking up to me.
Sir, I need you to stay calm.
I am sorry. I'm not being calm because you're walking up to me.
I want to tell you something real quick.
I don't listen to you. No, I don't answer questions. I need a supervisor out here.
It's safekeeping.
I need a supervisor. That's not a law.
After being illegally detained by the officer, the auditor was not going to come down easy on him. Both of them kept going back and forth with each other as they waited for a sergeant to arrive on the scene.
I'm staying here. I'm not going nowhere. I'm detained. I'm detained. No, I don't have to talk to you. I'm done. No, I don't. What law is that?
First of all,
I plead the Fifth Amendment.
That's fine. Fantastic. Okay, you have two options.
I plead the Fifth Amendment.
That's fantastic. One, I just need to.
I don't have to talk to you.
So why are you so agitated?
Because he's sitting here and he wouldn't tell me what he was doing. I'm tired of police. You asked me stop. Let me answer.
I am.
I'm tired of police officer wasting my time. Right. You know why? Because I don't have to give you a chance to talk. But there's no law. There's no law.
Right now, I want to make sure you're.
I don't have to talk to you, bro. I'm done talking to you.
I'm scared of your mental.
And I'm done talking to you. Supreme Court has already ruled the police officers, you can't determine what mental health is.
Yes, I can.
How?
It's called community care.
You have no, get your supervisor. I need your supervisor out. You're about to make a big mistake.
I am the road
Mason
supervisor.
and 45, I need somebody higher than you now.
Arguably, the auditor was doing a little too much, as he continued shouting and hurling abuse at the officers involved.
No, I do not.
Your health is my concern.
Your health is not my. Get your supervisor. You're going to be in a lawsuit. I guarantee you're going to get a lawsuit. Arrest me for my health.
You're not being arrested.
I know I'm not.
You're going to be sent to the hospital.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you will.
Watch what happens. Watch what happens.
That's fine.
Watch what happens. Watch what happens, Mason.
That's why I have to talk to you.
What? I don't have to talk to you, though.
Get a
The law.
counsel. Hold
I'm
on.
pleading the Fifth Amendment.
That's fine.
I'm pleading the Fifth Amendment.
Sir, I want you to
I'm
understand.
pleading the Fifth
We're gonna
Amendment.
get a counselor.
I don't have to talk to you. I don't have to talk to you.
262 counselor.
I don't have to talk to you. I'm not going nowhere. I'm talking to the other officer. I need a lieutenant here. I do not have to talk to you.
I'm gonna explain to you.
I could be as agitated, I could be as animated as I want to. I don't care if you think I have a mental health issue. I don't have no mental health issue. Nope. I'm done with you. Don't touch me. I don't care. You're get out of my face.
I'm gonna explain.
Get out of my face. Get out. You're going to get a lawsuit. Watch what happens. Watch what happens. You're violating my civil rights. You're violating my civil rights. I don't have to answer none of your questions.
It's not answering anything.
I don't have to answer their questions.
That's fine.
I'm done talking to you. You're going to learn today.
That's fine.
Finally, a sergeant arrives on the scene and the auditor can vent his frustration with him. Once again, he is incredibly loud and doesn't even listen to anyone.
You're about to learn today. This officer is illegally, stop talking. This officer is illegally detaining me, right? So this is what happened, right? I walked up to him, right? Yes, please. Asked him, I said, is that a parking spot? Is that a parking spot right here, right? And then he goes, oh, okay. Well, look at you. You're yelling. You don't want to let me talk. I told him, I said, it's the First Amendment. I don't have to let you talk, right? So therefore, I asked him, I said, what are you doing? You're wasting my taxpayers' dollars, right? He doesn't want to tell me what he's doing. I said, okay. By law, you need reasonable, articulable suspicion of a crime to detain me. I'm going to state it again. You need reasonable, articulable suspicion of a crime to detain me. I asked him, what is your crime? Oh, this is a community outreach. You're detained for community outreach. You're detained because I think you have a mental problem. I said, are you kidding me? That's not a law. The officer that came there,
ID?
I don't need to give an ID to do.
Do you want to file a complaint?
Listen, I can file a complaint anonymously. I already looked this up. Okay. I can do everything. Listen, officer.
Do you want me to take your complaint?
I do not have to give you my. Listen, I do not have to surrender my Fourth Amendment right. Hold on, I'm gonna tell you the law now.
The auditor was riled up and was adamant that he was not going to let anyone else talk him out of his erratic behavior.
I'm gonna be extremely disrespectful. I'm gonna be extremely disrespectful. No, you're in public. I'm gonna follow. This is about me. You're in public. I can record my thing. So if I can file a complaint, because I asked him, I said, what is the reasonable, articulable suspicion of a crime? That's the law.
You all of your mental well-being.
No. You can't detain.
Yes,
bro, and that's not your decision.
Hold on. Yes,
that's not. I'm about to file a complaint. I'm done talking to you. Shut up. Shut up. Stop walking up against me.
I will. Right now.
Why you walk? Look at him. Get him under control. Stop walking up to me. Stop walking up to me. You don't tell me what to do.
Sir, yes, I do.
You don't tell. Yeah, exactly. Get your ego in check. Don't let your ego get you in more than trouble than you already are. Yeah, huff and puff and sit there and shut up.
Sir, thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
That guy's got an ego problem. Tried to be a tough guy before your supervisor came. The way you was walking up to me, hand on the gun. Y'all like to shoot black people. Hanson?
My hand on my
Hanson, I'm a black man in America. Trust me. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Soon after, the cops were trying to get out of the situation, but it appeared as if Officer Mason still had one final thing to say as he approached the auditor again.
I don't have to be polite, yo. Look at this clown. Look at this clown. He's a clown.
Okay,
Get on. Kick rocks, clown. Kick rocks, clown.
Your health is my concern.
Kick rocks, clown. Kick rocks.
First of all,
kick rocks.
What day is it?
Kick rocks.
What day is it?
I don't answer questions.
Okay, so you got white foam coming from your mouth?
I smoke.
Okay, cool.
I smoke a lot of.
Didn't talk to a doctor?
I smoke. That's why I have stuff coming from my mouth. I don't answer questions. I don't answer questions.
You're very agitated right now.
Because you're a fat piece of citizen, man, and you're harassing me.
I'm not harassing you.
Get away from me, Mason. I'm already going to file a complaint against you. He's making it worse. I'm glad I have all this footage.
Right now,
I don't answer questions,
that's
Mason.
Fine. So I want to know, one, if you know the
I
time,
don't answer questions. I don't answer questions. I don't have to answer your questions.
You know where you are right now?
I don't answer questions. I'm in Edgewater, New Jersey. Joe Biden is the president. Now get the out of my face, you fat piece of shit. Get the out of my face. 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 Get the of my face, you fat piece of shit. Get on.
Enjoy that. I don't work for you.
Get him, man. Get him. Get him.
Shortly after, the auditor, who was really fuming at this point, decided to walk away from the cops. However, not before giving the cops one final warning.
You already illegally detained me. You're gonna find out when you get your complaint. And this stupid, you're just letting him do it. Have some authority. Put this dog back on the leash. He's gonna get your department in trouble. He has an ego problem.
Thank you, sir.
Freedom of speech.
That's fine.
Let's see how long your stands there. You see what you did, buddy? Now I got so much content. You see what you did? You think you're gonna intimidate me? We're gonna try and get him on mental health. That's not gonna work. I have no mental health problems. You're gonna get a bigger lawsuit. You're trying to select, you're gonna get a bigger lawsuit because you're mad because I'm talking to you disrespectfully. So then shut your ass up.
The officers did not further detain him and let him go. He was soon on his way, and the next day went over to the police station to file a complaint against Officer Mason. However, surprisingly, they ended up charging him with disorderly conduct. Well, this auditor may have gone a bit far. The next ones did exactly the right thing with this tyrant cop.
Why do you guys act above the law? What makes you guys special? Because you wear that clown suit and that badge, it makes you special, it makes you speed and not...
In July 2021, a couple of auditors were roaming around in their car when they observed a police officer not using a signal 3 times and speeding. Shortly after, they got near the officer and confronted him about this. However, suddenly the officer got defensive and reacted in a shocking manner.
Any reason you're speeding? 1842. Can I get your name and ID? Who are you? Who are you? Is that unlawful? Is that unlawful? Is that unlawful? Is that unlawful? Am I being detained? For what? What reasonable articulable suspicion?
Until I get another unit here.
You can tell me right now, because the second you get another unit here, that's conspiracy.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Give me your name.
Hey, they have their guns drawn
Name
on
and
us,
ID
guys.
now.
You're
Name
live
and
on
ID
the
now.
internet right now, so
Yeah,
be careful what you do.
Bro.
You're live streaming right now. You have your guns drawn on us. All right, buddy.
Yeah.
The situation escalated pretty quickly as the officer certainly didn't like being held accountable. He pointed his firearm at them as he called for backup.
That's what they do. They use their little guns and their badge
Tell you what, can I turn the lights on inside my car? Light.
Which one?
Slide it.
This one?
Yeah, or no, hit the actual lights.
This one?
So can't say that he can't see. Coward. Under Florida statute, you are required to provide a reason for detainment, and you have yet to do so.
Guys, this is Open Government Accountability. Please subscribe.
What reason do you have to detain me? What reason do you have to detain me? What reason do you have to detain me? What reason do you have to detain me?
Here comes the backup.
The auditors had no clue why they were being subjected to this torture, and the officer also had no reason for detaining them. Moments later, backup showed up and they exited their vehicle to talk to the cops.
I don't know. We're going to pull the GPS on this thing. What was your reasonable articulable suspicion? What was the speed? What was your reasonable speed?
Why do you guys act above the law? What makes you guys special? Because you wear that clown suit and that badge, it makes you special. It makes you speed, and you're not even using turning signals. We got everything on camera. So for that reason, you want to go and pull guns on us, right? That's what you guys do. You guys are a bunch of bullies. You guys are a bunch of bullies. You guys caused the disconnect.
It was pointed towards the vehicle at the bottom of the vehicle. Really? Because the camera picked that up?
It was pointed at the ground. It never was pointed at you. You know why?
Why?
Because we got called here by another officer as an officer assistant.
For what?
And he stopped answering his radio.
For what? Yeah, because he was too much pussy to answer a goddamn question.
Even the arriving officers had no clue about the situation, and they had no idea that their colleague couldn't handle 2 simple auditors. Moving on, they asked for a supervisor to arrive and sort out this issue.
No cameras.
That's why they act like that. That's why they pull their guns out, because they think nobody was watching.
Yeah,
but you were live streamed the whole time. The whole
on,
internet was watching. You pulling out guns on us just because we told you why were you speeding. You go and you pull guns on us.
Yeah.
Just for asking you why were you speeding and not using turning signal. Is that the way you treat the public?
No,
and then you wonder why there's a disconnect between citizens and law enforcement. Then you wonder why you guys walk around and you're scared of your own shadow. Because you guys act like this, man. You think that was cool that he pulled his gun out on us like that, man? Would you would have done it? And let's be honest, would you would have done that if we just asked you a simple question, man?
Pointed right at me.
Yeah, man, and made him put his hands out the window. I was scared to move. I would have gotten shot, but I had to hold my camera. I had to put it. You guys don't have body cams. You guys don't have cameras on in your cars. Somebody's got to film this. Somebody's got to hold you guys accountable.
None of the officers had any answers to the auditor's question, realizing the officer had made a huge mistake by pointing his gun at them. Both of the auditors were unarmed and were just trying to tell him that he was speeding.
Man, when you see us with a camera, don't be scared, man. Straight up, bro. And don't be telling us that, oh, don't get close to my car. Stop that, bro. That's nonsense, dude. I don't know what you're doing. You're the one with a gun and a taser. And you walked up on me in the other car. Did I tell you get away from me or anything? What did I say to you? Just put the light down. Didn't I say that?
Why did I walk up?
All right. But what I'm saying is don't be scared is what I'm trying to tell you. Don't be scared. We're just citizens. If we have a camera, be smart. What makes you think that we're going to do something in front of a camera?
Did I not ask?
We're not that crazy. I mean, come on.
Why'd you pull a gun on me? I'll talk calmly. Why'd you pull a gun on me? To ask you what?
This is Lee County.
What reasonable suspicion was that?
2 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
Following me.
Okay.
2 o'clock in
Is
the
it?
morning.
Is it?
Then when I figured,
So let's do a play-by-play.
No, we're not doing play-by-play.
We're not going to do play-by-play. So, question: is it illegal to be out at 2 a.m.? Is it illegal to be out in public at 2
but it
a.m.?
is suspicion to follow cops
Okay.
at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Okay, so which statute is suspicion in the state of Florida? Is that a misdemeanor or a felony?
Okay, suspicion is not a crime.
The officer ended up admitting that he just pulled out his gun because of suspicion. This shows how easily cops can resort to wielding weapons. A little moment of madness and things could have gone terribly wrong too.
It's talking about that it's suspicious. So anybody that walks down the street that looks suspicious, you're going to pull your gun out on them? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like. You know what I mean? Come on now, man.
So do you have an ETA for the supervisor?
Yeah, we're waiting for the supervisor, man. Whether it's 2, 3, 4, 5 in the morning, it's a free country. We're free Americans, bro. This is home of the free. This isn't home of the free until 2 in the morning. I must have missed that memo too. Yeah, I'm okay right now. We're just waiting for the supervisor, guys. And for those of you, go subscribe to Open Government Accountability, man. This guy is 1,000. I've learned so much from this guy. He's an OG. He's been doing this a long time, bro. Open Government Accountability. If one of my mods could drop his link, I'd appreciate it. This guy knows what he's talking about.
Or Open Government Investigations.
Open Government Investigations. I'm sorry, Open Government Investigations.
They waited for the supervisor for more than 20 minutes, but suddenly one of the cops approached them, delivering unexpected news.
So,
all right, guys, you spoke to the sergeant.
At this time, he's busy. He's on another call. Okay. If you would like to wait to speak with him, it's not that he doesn't want to speak with you. He will speak with you, but it's going to be a while before then. Also, right now you're on county property. Okay. You're here by trespassing county property. You need to leave county property. You understand?
Hold on, I'm with a couple of you guys.
You said this is county property?
Yes,
I'm actually waiting for a supervisor.
Isn't that paid by tax dollars?
Trying to trespass us.
They're trying to trespass us, so now guys, they're trying to trespass us. So where do we gotta go? We gotta go out there to the street?
Yeah, I'm sitting here at a park.
This wasn't the first or the last time when informed auditors held police officers accountable.
To your location.
Hey, good, how are you?
Coming.
No problem. I just have to advise you everything's being recorded, okay?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's fine. So he's over there.
Okay.
And he's just and like I said, I told my daughter to stay inside just because she's a minor, and I was like, it's a little weird to me. I don't know. I mean, he seems harmless. My husband said he was like, what you up to? And he like wouldn't answer. And
the mother was being a Karen, as she should know better that an individual can record in the public. However, the officer still didn't tell her that the auditor was just carrying out his constitutional rights.
So there's these guys that go around, they're called First Amendment auditors. And what they do is basically they try to lure us to break their First Amendment rights.
Got it.
So
he's like doing it on purpose.
He's doing it on purpose, yeah. So
okay.
I'll go talk to him and just let him know, we got called and, but he's not breaking any laws, so.
The officer wasn't making much sense, and he proceeded to make another bizarre statement regarding the law.
Right.
Is he allowed to record minors too?
He's allowed to record in public, yep.
Okay. Well,
Yep, as long as he doesn't use it, you know, explicitly or anything like that, you know.
Okay.
But unfortunately, yeah, it's a flaw in the law where their First Amendment rights are, you know, you can record as long as you're in public, on public place.
Oh.
What's that?
He said he's seen them. I was like, that's a first for me.
Yeah, you'll if you Google it or TikTok it or YouTube it, you'll see like they'll purposely go into business like a post office where like it's still public and they'll get, you know, people who don't know the law will try to tell them they're gonna, you know, arrest them and stuff like that, and they get, you know.
The conversation touched upon the idea of a flaw in the law, referring to the aspect of First Amendment rights that allows recording in public spaces. However, it's crucial to recognize that the auditor was simply exercising his constitutional right to film, and there is indeed no flaw in the law regarding this matter.
Well, I appreciate it.
But
Thank
I'll
you
go
so
talk
much.
to him.
I'm gonna just have him kind of get my daughter out the side door because that's a little creepy. Like,
Yeah.
she just got her permit. I'm like, oh my gosh! I just got my license plate. Just like
I'll tell you what, I'll pull up in front of him and block it. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
The officer then got in his car and should have headed back to the police station as there wasn't any crime being committed. However, he decided to follow the auditor and talk to her.
I still let you know everything's being audio and video recorded on body cam, okay? All right, so we got called out here. You know, obviously you're within your First Amendment rights to record in public, okay? But they were a little concerned because they have a daughter that's a minor, and
I've seen so many people today.
someone called us is what I'm trying to tell you. Okay, so that's why we're out here. Okay, so we just wanted to come and speak with you because we got called. You know.
Am I being detained?
No, I just advised you that you have the first.
What's your badge number?
3328.
Your name?
Sergeant Chiappetta.
Badge number?
3346.
Central 47.
Okay, so I just wanted to you don't have to. You can walk away.
The officer finally approached the auditor, and despite knowing it was her First Amendment right to film, he continued harassing her.
That's an auditor?
Yep.
Okay.
So.
Taking the area for a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just when the cops explained the situation about the parents who complained because they were concerned about their minor daughter, realizing she wasn't at fault, she started to walk away from the cops, avoiding any conversation. The cops couldn't do anything because she hadn't committed any crimes. However, they should have informed the caller about her mistake, which he never did. Well, this cop abused his uniform, but these next cops had no respect for the badges, as they did the unthinkable with this poor woman.
Get in the car! Get in the car!
Oh my God, I can't! I'm too big!
Sucks to be you! Get in the car!
On December 3rd, 2021, before midnight, East Ridge Police Department received a call for a child welfare check. When they reached the location, they found a black Ford Fusion with 2 people inside. Those people were later identified as Angel Sherrard and her son Devin. Angel was in the driver's seat waiting for her granddaughter to come. Little did she know what was coming for them.
Hello!
Hey, what's up?
Hey, do you live here?
My daughter's living here.
Is she? In this, is that 893?
Yeah, it is.
893? Okay. All right, hang on 1 second for me, okay?
Something wrong?
Well, we got called to check on a child.
What child?
I don't know. They didn't tell us. They just said do a welfare check.
From when? Like, what did they say?
The body cam video clearly shows that Angel exited the vehicle with absolute stress, as she was concerned about her granddaughter. Officer Dyer mentioned in his report that Angel jumped out of the vehicle and started talking to the cops on their arrival. This was a white lie as compared to what we could see in the video. Angel was worried, but not furious at all.
I don't know. We'll go up and knock. Is that your daughter coming now?
Yeah.
What's her name? Hey, going up to the door.
Well, how old's the child?
2 years old? Is there a 2-year-old that lives here? Okay.
Eventually, Angel's daughter and granddaughter exited from the residence. This was the moment when things started heating up. Officer Dyer turned to the back of the to run place. When Angel inquired about it, he claimed that he could smell from the car.
On Tennessee 28.
I bet it was
4 Mike 3, 7 Golf 4.
Why are you running my tag?
Because I smell.
You smell me.
Yes.
Because you smell where that gives you the right to run my tag?
Not only that, I'm going to search your car.
You're not going to search anything.
Yes, ma'am.
No, you're not.
I promise you.
You are
and
not going to break
not
my
only-
rights right now.
You're about to get your rights up in the back of my car.
Well, that's what you want to do because
51
you're going to get in real
67,
big
get
shit
out here.
when you do. Because I haven't done anything. I haven't
51 to
violated any
479.
rules or anything. You sit there and talk to me and to tell me you're going to search my car.
I am going to search your car.
And you're running my tag.
I am going to
I'm not
search your
doing
car.
anything but sitting out here waiting for
I
my
don't
daughter
care.
to come back
I
out.
don't care. Your car's going to be searched. And if you interfere with my search, I will put you in the car and I will take you to
you
jail.
go ahead and you violate my rights then.
Okay, put
Let's
your hands
do
on
that.
the car.
You violate my rights.
Officer Dyer could have calmed down the situation from the very start, but instead, he threatened her by using force. This is just the start. It involves how badly Officer Dyer treated Angel while arresting her.
What are you? You're gonna put.
I said put your hands on the car.
You're arresting me for
Put
what?
your hands back up.
Hey, don't you put your.
Officer Dyer grabbed Angel, slammed her face onto the window of the vehicle, and even manhandled her while taking her toward his car. He then proceeded to arrest the poor woman.
Oh my God, I'm so dizzy right now. He just drank my. Oh my God! Oh my God!
Shut up!
When cops were settling Angel in the car forcefully, another officer, Anna Simons, arrived at the scene. Officer Simons draws the taser without even inquiring about what is going on. Angel is tased without a warning. She was just claiming that she was too big to fit in the car.
Get in the car! Get in the car! Get in the car!
Oh my God, I can't. I'm too big.
Sucks to be you. Get in the car!
You're a woman and you're gonna treat me like this?
You're going to get tased. Get in the
Listen,
car.
listen.
Get in the car.
Get in the car!
I'm getting in the car. Okay, I'm in. I'm in.
Officers were now done with Angel, so Officer Simon decided to arrest Angel's son and daughter as well. Both of the children were just asking about the cops' action of tasing their mother. The cops even proceeded to lie about tasing Angel.
Shut the up before I take your to jail too. Get back.
You know how to handle it.
Hey, hero.
She just got done having a baby. You do not
Go
need
away.
to arrest her. Girl, do not push me. What is wrong with you?
Who did what?
Who tased my mama?
She didn't get tased.
Get tased.
Then why was there a taser going off over there?
Checking the fire, I guess.
Make that make sense.
It does.
She didn't get tased.
So then why was there a taser?
How about you worry about you? We'll worry about your mama. I don't really give a
That don't sound like it. Sounds like you want to join your mama. Okay.
Y'all are violating our rights right now.
Which one?
I
Please
want
tell me
my
which
mom.
right you're getting
I
violated.
want my mom right
Tell
now.
me which right.
I want my
So
mom.
shut up.
I
You don't
have
know
to
what you're
say
talking about.
anything.
Sorry, you
You
guys.
sound like you're about 7. You want to act like a big girl, you're going to get treated like a big girl.
After they were done with arresting all those innocents involved, the officers then discussed the tasing incident. Officer Simon even laughed about her arrest, and another officer had some appalling statements for the woman. Officer Dyer then initiated a conversation with Angel's daughter and son. Angel was charged with disorderly.
So I drive son to her mom to get her in the car. Other than that, she's perfectly fine. Okay.
Drive son, or she wasn't prom tased, right?
No.
Just drive son? I'm just making sure.
Yeah, no, she just drive son. But I did it twice. No, I did it in her back and then like right here on her side.
We're talking about. We know the woman's going.
I'm emotionally invested. Can I take her?
Yes. Well, we were thinking.
I love it when you do this.
Yeah.
She's fine. She calmed down. She was an asshole, but she calmed down and was cordial and respectful. I don't really I don't really want to take the other one.
Well, I had to tackle her.
That's correct. If somebody else wants to take her, I'm taking the one I'm emotionally invested in.
Which one are you invested in?
The one in your car.
Oh, well, I'll take you.
Okay,
But
by all means.
All right, but promise you take the big one, you got to take the second one, too.
I just want to know, is she single? This one. What? Is she single? I don't know, man. Ask her. Hey, I already got her. True love.
Officer Dyer then initiated a conversation with Angel's daughter and son.
If she ain't got insurance, I'm towing the car. You know, we'll see.
You're good. But, the car can just stay here. I mean, I'm
We'll
her
see.
daughter.
I
Please
see.
don't, like, it's already, like, please don't, because, like, I
Let's go.
want her out of jail, and I just had a baby.
And I feel for you, and I'm not trying to cause you no headache. I want you to understand. She, right. I understand it's your mother. You just got to understand we have a job to do also. Let's talk. How old are you, man?
I'm 18, sir.
18.
And I'm a man. And like you, why you gotta hit my mama like that, bro?
You gonna keep the, all right, I tried. You see, I tried to talk to you like a man. I tried to talk.
Why you gotta do her like that, bro?
Get in the car. I tried to talk to you. I tried. I'm not your bro. You see, I tried. You see, I tried to talk to him.
How old is he?
18. He's old enough to take a ride. He goes to the big boy jail. He's going. That needs to go. Because he gotta go.
You tried to talk to him, he didn't want to talk to you?
Yep. Hey, bro, why you gonna hit my mom? I'm a man. Why you hit my mom?
Angel was charged with disorderly conduct and resisting arrest, while her son was charged with disorderly conduct for yelling at police. All of these charges were dropped in April. Cops didn't find any marijuana while searching the vehicle. In August 2022, the family sued East Ridge City and the 4 officers involved. They found Officer Anna Simmons had been reprimanded in May for sleeping on duty and was later fired for using excessive force. Well, this was indeed a lot to handle, but these next cops were too afraid of an auditor.
From cameras, they were really quick to take my property unlawfully and take my freedom away from me.
In May 2024, First Amendment auditor Sean Paul Reyes decided to return to the Nassau County Police Station to retrieve his property, which was taken forcefully by the cops last time.
Nassau County Police Department headquarters to retrieve our property now that our criminal cases have been dismissed. This fence wasn't here before. This was an open parking lot. I conducted an audit. This is the Nassau County Executive Building here. This used to be open to the public, and because a man with a camera, the Nassau County government used our tax dollars in order to seal it off because they're terrified of transparency and accountability. Nassau County employees and visitors only do not enter. And not only did they erect this fence here at taxpayer cost.
Shockingly, a whole fence had been created around the police department just to protect the area from people with cameras. Not just the fence, but 2 guards were also stationed all day to protect the department from audits.
1 and 2 Nassau County police officers stationed here all day long to protect the Nassau County executive from men and women with cameras, from transparency and accountability. This officer here earns a 6-figure paycheck. This officer over here on the other side, another 6-figure paycheck, over $200,000 plus the cost of this nice fence they have here in order to secure the Nassau County executive from transparency and accountability. It's absolutely disgusting.
The man had a conversation with one of the guards there. None of the reasons this guard gave make any sense.
Hey, how are you, officer? Question for you. Yeah. So I see here it says visitor parking. Yeah. If I wanted to park here, I would have to speak to you first?
No, you'd have to have an appointment.
You have to have an appointment? And how do you confirm if somebody has an appointment or not?
Confirm with the inside.
So when somebody like a visitor came by here, I just want to get the sense for how it would work.
Realizing the guards have no sense of the law, Sean walked towards the headquarters. He recalled how his charges were dropped earlier here. Finally, he was able to get his property back with the help of a detective.
Before we go inside of the headquarters here, my charges were dismissed earlier today in Nassau County District Court. We have been given the runaround from the Nassau District Attorney's Office and Police Commissioner Psycho Ryder's police department here about getting our property back. So I decided to send over an email to the Deputy Chief District Attorney to see if we can expedite this because they had no idea when I'd be able to get my property back. I told them that They were really quick to take my property unlawfully and take my freedom away from me. But in order to get my property back after all the charges have been dismissed, it's gonna take some time? That doesn't seem right. So I sent an email, and I'll put it here on the screen. You can pause to read, to the Deputy Chief State's District Attorney, Dana Grossblatt. And, you know, within 30 minutes of that email, we got a call from a detective saying that my cell phone is ready for pickup.
He found himself inside the headquarters, still waiting for his property, but he was not permitted to enter further. The abundance of signs prohibiting the use of electronics or recording cameras was disgusting.
So right as we enter here, audio, video recordings are prohibited. Forbidden without the express permission of the Nassau County Police Commissioner Psycho Ryder. Hey, how are you, sir?
Good.
Hey, I'm here to pick up my property.
No problem. I see the phone to the right-hand side of the wall, sir.
Yep.
Okay, you're gonna call property and I'll get your number.
Sure.
It is, sorry, hang on, 7641.
Thank you, sir.
No problem.
Hi, ma'am. How are you? I'm here to pick up my property, Sean Paul Reyes. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. How many different signs do you need to say no electronic recording shall be used while in this building? I count 3 different signs. But Patrick Ryder, as we know, hates transparency. That's why we brought transparency to him.
A cop appeared from inside and asked for his license. Sean was cooperative and handed it to the officer. Within moments, Sean received his cell phone back after signing a few papers.
Mr. Reyes?
Yes, sir.
Hi, can I have your license?
Sure.
Sure. I'll be right back.
No problem. Impounded vehicles that were a result of arrest for DUI are to call asset forfeiture. For those of you who do not know, the Police Commissioner Patrick Psycho Ryder was in charge of asset forfeiture before he became Police Commissioner.
Do me a favor?
Sure.
Sign this for me.
No problem, sir.
Okay, take the pen.
These clips serve as a stark reminder that no one is above the law, especially those who think they are. If you enjoyed watching these moments of justice, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more content that keeps the truth in the spotlight.